The center caps on my Dodge Stratus RT have seen better days. This has cracks and like a really long split in it. I think it's over here. So how this is held on the car is by this retainer type spring thing that goes inside here. So I have to refurbish these things up. I'm going to glue the splits and cracks in that together with this once I clean it all up, and after I clean it with some Dawn, I'm going to clean it with alcohol, let it dry, and use some of this, and hopefully that will hold the thing together so that this thing can stay in there and that will stay in place on the wheel. So I scrubbed this up a bit with the toothbrush and some Dawn. I'm going to rinse it off and do the same thing with some alcohol now. So here you can see the split much better. Now you can tell why the spring isn't holding, and this is not staying in place on the wheel. And it seems like it even makes a little bit of noise as you're going down the road. Now that I clean this with alcohol, I have to let it dry. I'm going to dry it the best I can with a paper towel. And once it's totally dry, I guess I'll let it sit for like half an hour or so. Then it's time to glue. So to glue this back together, I'm going to use a little bit of JB Weld Super Weld Professional Grade. So I'm just going to apply that in the crack here, and then I'm going to use two hands to separate the crack and let it fall inside off of camera. So actually, let me just do that here real quick. So I opened up the crack some, let some glue fall through. So now I'm just going to let it dry and then put it back on the vehicle. One thing to watch out for here, if you're doing it on the edge that actually slips into something, you don't want a buildup to occur outside here. So before it dries, real quickly, just wipe the excess off with a paper towel or whatever. So now that it's all glued up and cleaned up, and I put a little bit of paint on the spring thing here, which part of it actually broke, but it still holds well, and I do have other ones in case it doesn't actually. But so I'm just going to get this wheel off here and put it in from behind, and that's all there is to it.